Welcome to Post WrestleMania 2022 Monday Night Raw. Pay no attention to the hot mess over here. I have been cleaning all day.
But welcome, man! What a WrestleMania! We will be discussing both nights. We're going to discuss what was the best night out of the two.
Yep.
There's
a lot to discuss. There's a lot to discuss. A lot. And first of all, I just want to laugh and give a shout out to Dee and Mike Brittle. I was watching comments and you guys made me laugh really hard. So thanks for that, Mike. Appreciate it. That was really good. It should
be in a cage match. That's what it should be in.
Well, that's what Mike wants. That's what Mike wants.
I got D for the win.
Probably. Hello. All right, let's see who's in the stream before we move on. Nagy, Wally, David, Blaze, D, Mike, Kathy Barton, Jared, Kayla, John Black, hello, David Clark, Charlene, Sky, Anthony, hello, Stephen War, what's up, dude? Eric, JJ, hello. All right. All right. You just got a chili pepper? Did it get in your tooth and just come out?
Woo! So I'm talking about.
You guys want to see what we're eating for dinner? Go to Melody Mainville Instagram. Hold on. Melody Mainville Instagram. I show what I have for dinner on there. Go follow me on Instagram.
I am going to start.
We're going to order a Cody shirt, just not right now. Okay.
I want to start by talking about how amazing our celebrity matches were.
You want to start with that?
I want to start with that. I want to get through this. Get through all this recap. The celebrity matches were so amazing. The celebrity matches were better than some of the regular matches.
I have to agree with that one. So. Hi, Yvonne. Cassidy, hey.
I'm trying to log in here so because I can barely see comments. Nick, how you doing, buddy? We are doing great. WrestleMania weekend was a great night. I thought I was going to be absolutely destroyed after my first couple picks.
Hi, Pee-wee.
Went the wrong way.
Hi, Josh.
But I made a lot of headway. I really thought the Usos were going to lose. And they didn't. We will talk about in a little bit what saved WrestleMania Night 2. There was something that saved it. And I'm not talking about the Roman Brock match. I'm talking about another segment that pretty much saved.
Well, let's go through the order. Let's just talk about each one. Because I feel like we have a whole hour of doing this. So, the first fight. Who was the first fight again? I forgot.
Hold on. We didn't go live. Yeah, no, Wally, we did not go live this weekend.
Ronnie got sick over the weekend. He was very sick yesterday, so we didn't go live. Hi, Adam. We all thought Roman was going to lose, but we'll get to that in a minute.
Okay, so let me... hold on. I just got to say... Anthony, I was thinking about you.
We were both thinking about you.
We were.
We're like, oh, if Brock wins, all we're going to hear is a bunch of banter from Anthony.
But at least I did call it a week ago. I knew how the tables were turning. I did call it. But you know what's interesting is the man Brock is scheduled for a few more appearances before he takes some time off.
Again.
The match wasn't... Okay, we're talking about it.
Well, I wanted to go through each match.
We'll go with... I'm trying to remember what the first match was.
Hold on. Let me go to... I don't remember the first match. There was a lot of matches.
Natalia,
WWE WrestleMania 2022 lineup.
I'm doing way better. Part of the reason why I was sick is I've been on so many antibiotics. Okay, finally we got through it.
It wasn't Edge versus Styles. That was yesterday.
No, we're talking Saturday. I know the matches. I just don't remember the first one.
I'm getting yesterday's lineup. I don't know why I'm getting yesterday's lineup.
What are we? Come on.
Hi, Dark Apollo.
Who are we starting off with?
Oh, we're starting off with Cody. I forgot. We're supposed to be starting off with Cody. Hold on. Cody's coming out. We have to... Shh. Hold on a second. We have to see this. He's going to address the crowd.
Now, that's a good way to start Monday Night Raw. Now, I wasn't crying, but Melody was.
You totally were crying, and I caught it on camera.
You did?
Uh-huh. At least your voice. What's up, Ryan?
I don't remember that. And the song was so epic. If you watch WrestleMania, that crowd was... Oh, he's in his suit and everything. I love it.
Challenge Roman for the titles?
Not yet. I don't think he's there yet.
Dude, he's getting paid a lot of money right now. They're going to push him extremely fast. I don't think they're going to waste any time right now. They paid Cody to come back, and they paid him a lot of money.
And it wasn't even about the money for him. He said it in an interview. Cody.
The crowd is roaring. How do you guys feel about Cody's return? You guys can see our reactions on TikTok or on Instagram. I don't know. I think it's still on Instagram. TikTok has a 3-minute video. Instagram's only a 1-minute video, but our reactions are on those. YouTube blocked the video, so I couldn't upload it to YouTube because YouTube said, no, there's copyright, so I couldn't upload it to YouTube. Otherwise, you guys would have all seen a video on YouTube by now. But our reactions are on other social media, so check it out. You can go to TikTok at Melody Mainville or Instagram Melody Mainville. Shh. He's not talking right now.
They just announced him, though.
Ugh.
Charlene, thank you. I'm glad we weren't the only ones. I'm sure we weren't the only ones. So many of you...
I had a lot of comments.
Are like family.
I had a lot of comments from you guys. I was reading comments as it was happening.
But we are going to have to stop talking when he starts speaking. Though.
We'll turn that part up. What's up, Jules?
You know what, Kathy? I like the darker hair too, but I'm so used to it now, it seems natural.
His blonde hair gives him the attitude he needs for his character. I think it fits the persona.
All right, here we go. I want to hear what.
We have so many opinions on WrestleMania. We'll get to it after Cody speaks. We'll get there in just a second. The chanting, Cody. Melody Mainville. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok at Melody Mainville.
All right, here we go.
Whoop.
Or not.
Aw, he's gonna cry. nights were good, but I thought, what's up,
Well,
Matt
don't
Hardy
say
Max?
it. One night clearly outbeat the other. But it was a lot closer at the end. I wonder how many minutes they're giving him.
Probably a long time. That's why he's taking a long time to start speaking.
He's not all bloodied. That's good.
See?
His cutter off the top rope
speaking.
On Saturday.
Oh, yeah. Drac Shadow would have been all up in this business right now. Thanks, Wally. What's up, Jeff? What's up, Devin?
I chose to remain silent, and I heard stories, defamatory whispers, theories that surmise to be nonsense. Everyone thinks the decision to return to WWE was difficult.
Pepper lay around his neck?
It was not.
What? Is that a joke or is that a real question?
It was simple, really. The star that left them in the dust. The man standing here now.
Kayla, that's awesome.
Oh,
Thank you.
because he's Samoan.
Wrestling entertainment.
Kayla, that's awesome. Thank you. Oh my gosh.
That was the tribal chief.
And if there was,
Yes, Undertaker took too long, but it is what it is.
They gave it to him. He deserved that time. He did take too long, but he had earned that time.
You don't, just because you earned it doesn't mean you need to take it. Just saying. What's up, Eddie?
glimmer of doubt, a shred of trepidation. The moment I rose up in front of 70-something thousand fans, the moment I made the walk at a WrestleMania, and
Yeah, it's part of his culture thing. Red hot chili peppers. That's all I got out of it.
Now, Kathy, he started his speech similar to Stardust. Now he's going to Cody.
I'm an avid reader and I stumbled across this quote. It says,
He's a little different than he was in AEW.
on the path he takes to avoid it.
But we can't
Somebody's
judge it.
gonna show up in the middle of his speech and interrupt it. I have a feeling. I get the feeling.
So if you'll humor me, let's all take a look at the Tron, if you will.
What's up, Michelle? Dusty Rhodes up on the TV.
Right there is my father, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. It's so simple to say that's my father, but in reality, yeah, he's a legend.
He is a legend.
Yeah, he's the son of a plumber, he's a common man, he's all those things to me.
Well, he's got to reintroduce himself. I'm sure it's going to change. Right now, he's doing a speech. Yeah. Yeah, we were right. Did I not call that there was going to be a disqualification and there wasn't? I thought there was going to be, and I was wrong about that.
I would have called that too.
With Roman.
I thought Roman was winning, but
I thought
didn't
the
think he was getting
Usos would
both
come
belts.
in and interrupt, and my favorite necklace is on me, Eddie. Elijah and Eternity. Cody is talking about his dad.
Oh, and
Hi, Beth.
Triple H too.
Thank you for stopping by.
And many other greats. I'm going to tell you a quick story which made this all very
Your mental health is important.
This photo, this very photo, was on the mantle in my parents' bedroom until my dad's last day. And as
Hi,
I
Miguel.
got hit to the industry, I remember I asked and then I worded it very poorly. I said, I didn't know that you were a champion.
Yay, Bobby! So happy for you. Yay! Sorry, we're listening into Cody Rhodes speaking right now.
And
so
then
we're
we'll
kind
get
of
to talking.
we're kind of on the down low because we're listening to Cody Rhodes, but we're here.
And he said,
I thought it for a second. I thought it was Bray Wyatt, and I'm like, no, he just left.
Champion's advantage. He said that he had won the match, but because it was by count out, he did not take home the championship belt. So many years old. What's a boy to do?
Thank you. As far as moving,
8 years old.
our last day in this house will be the 20th,
I was going to win.
April 20th. So 3 weeks,
Our last morning.
2 weeks. Easter will be our last Sunday at our church. Good, Ryan, good. Hi, Laura.
And there are many here tonight who have followed my journey, but for those who are new to it, unfortunately,
A lot of us were huge fans of Dusty.
that dream died. It died right in front of me.
Oh, stop!
Opportunity passed. That opportunity passed.
He's
Or did it? Yes, I cannot physically put that title belt into my father's hands. I cannot bestow it upon the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, but I certainly can put it around the waist of the
yeah.
American
No, Anthony, you're right.
Okay,
Awesome.
he's calling out somebody.
Yeah, we will, Wally.
Okay.
You think, David?
Okay. He's going somewhere.
What's up, Katie Root? You can do it. I know. You got really personal. But then the tears went away very quickly. He was like, my dad, and then, watch me.
intentions are clear. I've made them clear to all of you here. I stand before you ready.
Love ya, Bobby.
Finally ready.
What's up, Blaze? Do you, Natalia? Awesome.
And I'm going to do it.
Hi, Joseph.
The distinction that my family has long since been denied. And I'm going to do it for you. I'm going to do it for me. I'm going to do it for my family. And I am going to do it for the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah. Also secretly for Drac Shadow. He's doing it secretly for Drac Shadow. Probably can't name, but there's Seth Rollins.
Okay.
All right, Seth Rollins here. Let's get on with the talk. We're getting on with the talking.
We apologize for that, but that is one of the most important speeches in many years, almost since we've been blogging. So we wanted to reverence that. Thank you for sticking around during that time. So while Seth comes out, who knows what he wants? They're probably going to fight again, but
No, oh, hold on.
but he's made his intentions clear. He wants a world title. Now, here's what's interesting about that. Roman is not going to be able to hold 2 titles for long.
Wasn't it Austin Theory, the first one?
No, Austin Theory was last night. You're talking about.
Man, I can't remember the first night. Hold on.
Well, you had Kevin. Well, that wasn't late. I'm trying to remember the first matches too, and I'm getting confused.
Somebody help us. Who was the first match? I'm trying to look it up. Nobody's being helpful.
So I know it wasn't the first match, but we have Bianca and.
Okay, so New Day? Oh, Sheamus. It was the tag team match. New Day and Sheamus. I didn't see that because I wasn't here.
That
I was actually
kind of a squash match.
Okay.
I didn't care for it. That was one of the matches I didn't care for.
Is that what in the pink Rollins? And he can pull it off.
They both look good.
We've got Sleeping Beauty colors, pink and blue.
Slap them.
Team Woods versus Team Sheamus. Yes, thank you.
That's it?
Okay, so he was just displaying a respect for Cody, but I think it confused Cody. He's totally playing the card, for sure.
Hopefully this weekend,
Okay.
we'll talk about it.
Let's talk about...
Okay, the Usos was the first match. I thought the Usos were going to lose. I really did. Now, here's the issue with that, is that I called Shinsuke and Rick Boogs winning. Did not... Now, it is possible they were still slated to win, guys, until Rick Boogs tore his... was it a hamstring he tore? Trying to remember. Either way, that was a legit injury, guys. That was not story. That was not nothing. Rick Boogs is having surgery. Rick Boogs will be out a couple of months. So, yeah, hey, Cody's song rocks. I mean, that's up there with Chris Jericho's Fozzy. I have it on my playlist. I listen to it quite often. No, Cody was awesome. And I think it was those who don't follow AEW to see Cody hit that cutter off the top rope was something special. Amber's finally in the house.
Next one, what's up, Amber? It was Drew McIntyre and Corbin.
That was
I was not expecting Corbin to be the winner. Was not expecting Corbin to be the winner. That was unexpected. Did I say that was unexpected?
So, the way he won,
that was definitely different than what I expected. That's all I can say.
Overall, guys, that was a good match. Let's go to the next one.
All right, fine. Mysterios and Logan Paul. Okay, as a YouTuber, I do not like to display a ray of hate to other YouTubers. However,
special exception.
Logan Paul has no respect for humanity after what they did on their channel. Gonna leave it there. I'm not happy about that. However, him fighting on Saturday was extremely...
Thought you were going to say extraordinary.
Impressive.
Impressive is
It was
a good
extremely impressive. He looked like he was training. He looked like he knew what he was doing. And he did some amazing moves. And I was really impressed. Despite his personal YouTube side.
Hold on, Laura.
His WWE side is a whole lot better than his YouTube side. So, without looking at his YouTube side, I think he did a really good job at wrestling. And I thought it was just going to be a lot of cheating.
Logan
and it
Paul
wasn't.
was extraordinary in the ring for not being a wrestler.
Exactly.
Now, seeing Miz turn on Logan Paul, I think that just sets up something for possibly SummerSlam, Survivor Series.
Single matches.
So Logan Paul could come back.
Right.
That was probably it could have been the second best match of the night.
Right.
Could have been. It could have been a tie for the second. Let's move on.
Right, and you know what, though? I really think that there is going to be a match between Logan Paul and Miz. They're probably going to play on that for a little while. I don't know how long Logan is going to be there, but I have a feeling he's going to be there for a little while.
He could come back at any time.
Right. Now,
he did that well.
Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair. I called it. A lot of people called it. You guys called it. I saw a lot of comments, you guys saying you called it. However, I'm really happy Bianca. Do you guys remember, was it during a live stream when we were talking about Becky Lynch coming in and robbing Bianca of her title, and we were really mad? It was last year sometime, and we were really mad that Becky Lynch decides to show up out of nowhere and take the title, which we were really mad about. It is about time that Bianca finally got her moment in the spotlight. It was at WrestleMania. She got the title. That was her moment, and I'm so glad she got it back.
I agree with Mel, but I do need to interject. 90% of Dallas was behind Becky Lynch. They were not behind Bianca Belair. The signs, the chants was definitely leaning towards the Becky. But Bianca deserved it. Is Becky going to get it back?
Probably. We all know that she's not going to hold on to it for a long time. However, I am so glad she got her moment. Becky will probably get it back now. I don't want to see the same old where Charlotte steps in again. I don't want to see that anymore. They need to come up with some new writing. So I'm hoping that they can figure something out at this point, because it feels like they keep doing the same storylines often with some of these wrestlers. So,
and I will say, I really love Becky's haircut.
I mean, it's all right. I just did not like her makeup. Her makeup looked like she had a rash on her face. I was like,
yeah, her makeup was kind of...
It was all red right here, and it looked like she had a big old rash, and it looks bad.
All right, what's our next match Saturday night?
It was Seth and Cody?
Is that even... That was the match of the night. I'm sorry.
Seth and Cody showing up. Cody's return. We cried for like an hour.
People, on Twitter, probably 55% of the people said Cody versus Seth match of the night. You know, another, I'm going to say 20% said Bianca and Becky. And the other percentage said one other.
We'll get to that because that was amazing. But yeah, so with Cody and Seth, I have to say that was we all anticipated it. We all knew it. We all called it. We knew it was coming. The rumors were out there. We all knew this was going to happen. However, they brought it to the table. Even though we knew that he was coming back, they brought it to the table. It was a great fight. I saw the video of Cody speaking afterwards on how he's doing it for himself and etc. And he had all this red. He was beat up. And so
match was just
that was probably
amazing.
The number one match, not just because he's Cody Rhodes. I mean, it was really good.
But they definitely brought it. They brought that whole stadium down.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, it was really good.
They complimented each other. I mean, there's just not much to talk about. If you didn't watch it, go watch it. Go find it on YouTube.
Hi, Miss Bliss.
Was amazing.
Yeah. It was really good.
Now, there's only one more match on Saturday night, right?
And that was Rousey and Flair.
No, there should have been. There's one more after that.
Well, yeah, the last one.
Yeah.
Let's go with Ronda Rousey and Charlotte Flair first.
That wasn't even in the title picture for match of the night. I mean, yeah, it was an all right match. Was it a WrestleMania match? I don't know. I think Charlotte did well. I just don't think Rousey was able to complement. Let me give you an example. Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker complement each other. Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, they complement each other.
I have to interject.
Go ahead.
Ronda Rousey is one of those people who act like they're tough, talk like they're tough, and then crap on their fights. She has been doing this since UFC. So, I am not a fan of Ronda Rousey. She talks tough, but does she prove herself? No.
She's a fighter, not an entertainer. Let me give you another example.
That is true.
Riddle was a fighter, but he turned entertainer.
A lot of people are saying it was so boring. We agree. It was like, whatever. Moving on. I love Sasha's hair, by the way.
Okay, let's get to the main event.
The main event of night 1 was Kevin Owens and surprise guest
Stone Cold Steve Austin,
which was the best, second of the best matches of the night. Stone Cold was awesome. I never expected to see him with his knees and his back go in and do an actual match. I just thought he was there to taunt him, right? I thought they were just going to talk trash, but here they are. Stone Cold beating up Kevin Owens, which was so amazing to me.
Now, with that being said, it wasn't the Stone Cold of old.
Corpse Father. Hi, Steve. How are you?
Steve, hello, my friend. You could tell Austin didn't have it.
Where'd you move? Steve, where'd you move to?
But he still has it, just not as good. But just the fact that he hasn't been there in so long, the pop he got just seeing him made it amazing. Seeing Steve Austin out there doing what Steve Austin does made it for such. It didn't matter how bad or how good it was. Seeing him out there doing his thing.
We thought he would never return. And just to do that was amazing. And now, real quick, on top of that, let's talk about the rumors about The Rock. Because The Rock's family was in the audience.
His mom, yeah.
And everybody's like, oh, The Rock's going to show up. The Rock's going to show up. I'm like, you guys, The Rock's too famous to be part of WWE anymore. I doubt he'll come back for a while.
I think he has to.
I would love to see him show back up in Hollywood. Why? Because he's a Hollywood superstar. So I would think that The Rock would show up at the Hollywood WrestleMania, which is going to suck because we're moving away from California.
Amber, you shut your mouth when you're talking to me. Don't you put that in the comments.
Excuse me? Well, that's just as bad as me saying I'm not a fan of John Cena, although I am a fan of John Cena. But I'm not a fan of John Cena. How does that hurt?
Chicken sauce on this
shirt? Does that sting a little bit when I say I'm not a fan of John Cena? Does that sting a little bit?
I will get this shirt all dirty. Kevin Owens did a fantastic job.
Yeah.
They went into the crowd. It was a great night 1.
Yes. 6 cold stunners. Yes. Yes.
24 beer drinking cans everywhere.
Oh my gosh, he must have been so sticky when he was leaving.
He was probably super drunk.
I don't know. 90% of the beer went on him, not in him. 90% of the beer. Okay, so that's it for night 1. Let's get on to night 2.
Night 2 started off pretty bad.
Okay, so I didn't get to watch half the matches on night 2 because I had to do church things. But people kept me updated thanks to Mia Garcia. She snapped me a lot about the fights. So I want to thank her.
Ron-N-Mel, my buddy, hello.
I also want to thank Charlene Uhara. Uhara. I always get that backwards. Because she kept me updated and Ronnie texted me once.
I was busy.
Obviously.
Well, Stephen Ward, we were talking a little bit on Twitter.
Right. Oh, let's go into Triple H real quick. Triple H. That
was pretty amazing, I thought.
We all saw on the news that he was going to retire, but how he did it was very heart-wrenching. And good luck to Triple H and Stephanie in their future endeavors. I know he's still going to be taking over NXT and stuff, but I wonder who's going to start being, once they kind of trickle, I don't know who's going to start being in charge of WWE. I feel like there's going to be a change in that area. What do you guys think? Do you guys think there's going to be a change in the management team at WWE? Especially if and when Vince ever dies, because he's probably going to be like 150 by then. But I just feel like there's a change coming soon to the whole management team.
Yeah, Ryan, it was...
I just gave him an idea, but I don't want to spit it out in the atmosphere yet. But I just told him an idea.
It was awesome. So, yeah, it was a somber moment. He just welcomed everybody. It was
Heart
nice.
issues.
So, at least he got to do it. Very thankful.
Shane
People
McMahon.
got to thank him.
I don't know if I see Shane McMahon being in charge. He's not into taking over for his father. Not that I realize anyway.
Let's get to the next match.
Hold on. I told my grandpa people will never learn. Once he said, come in the ring and have a beer with him, and he just ends up stunning them. Yeah, exactly. Stunning them.
It doesn't matter who he stuns.
He just does it. All right. Women's Tag Team Championship. Carmella with that creepy mask. And Baszler and Ripley and all them. Now,
so there's another match going on right now. That one was like a toss-up. Yeah, I wasn't impressed.
They need to do something with these ladies.
They had a couple good minutes, but that was it.
It was not WrestleMania
Caliber.
standards, pretty much. Maybe a Monday Night Raw or SmackDown, whatever, or another pay-per-view. However, I think they need to split these ladies up. A couple of them could stay tag team, but I think they need to split them up and have them do singles for a little while.
I'm happy Sasha and Naomi are together because it keeps Sasha out of the title picture for now. I'm glad they won it, but I would love to see Rhea and Liv win this fight right now for the tag team championships. Sasha broke her losing record at WrestleMania, and they should have kept it going. Where she wins all these titles, has to defend them at WrestleMania, and always loses. And so the big thing would be whoever gets the chance to fight her at WrestleMania is almost guaranteed to win. How long do you want to keep Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan together? I don't know. I'm glad to see Carmella and the Queen, Zelina, lost the titles.
Now,
okay, they won.
I don't know. I do like Naomi and Sasha as a team. I think they do really good as a team.
I don't see it lasting long. One of them's going to turn.
Probably Naomi.
Probably
I see Naomi turning. I don't think Sasha would be good at turning.
Naomi being a face, she's just lost her glow. No
Natalia,
pun.
I haven't heard that. Ronnie, have you heard Carmella getting married this week?
Did she get married? I know Dustin Rhodes' daughter got married. So Cody had WrestleMania and his niece's wedding. I didn't know Corey Graves and Carmella got married. Or maybe I did and I didn't pay attention.
I heard something about that, but I don't know if they're getting married this week. Johnny Knoxville and Sami Zayn, I hear, is probably one of the funniest matches you will see. I didn't get to see it, so I'm going to have to go back and watch it.
It was comical. It wasn't as, what's the word? Stylish as The Miz versus the Mysterios. But it was so comical, and Knoxville did such a good job. And having the other team members from
Valerie?
From the movie be there made it great. Sammy did great. The bowling ball to the midsection was awesome. The kicks to the groins, the rat traps.
Oh, they said it in comments? Okay. I guess they're getting married this week.
You know, the stunner, it was just hilarious to watch.
Jake says that was the funniest match of all time. The match was totally funny, Cassidy said.
Yeah, it was funny.
I have to go back and watch it. I didn't get to watch it. I'm pretty sad about that. You can smell a heel turn. Must be stinky, Devin. It was pretty hilarious once Sammy had a finisher going. He just backfired.
Just the props were hilarious. Sammy runs and gets hit with a big hand. It was just funny.
Bobby Lashley versus Omos. I always want to say Osmos.
Okay.
Omos.
Very happy with that match. Bobby did great. Unfortunately, Omos isn't just there yet. Bobby tried to make him look good.
Bye, Jared.
Bobby tried to Bobby did great. But there's only so much you can do when your partner or when your opponent doesn't compliment you. And when I mean compliment, in the ring. So I'm glad Bobby won. Omos needed to lose. Bobby needed to win. They still made Omos look good.
True, Josh.
But they made Bobby look better. So really wasn't impressed with the match. It was a normal match. No fault of Bobby Lashley's. Bobby Lashley did his part. Omos just isn't at that caliber yet.
So moving on. McAfee and Austin Theory. I liked that fight.
It was a good match.
It was a good match. It wasn't like extraordinary, but it was a really good match.
It wasn't as good as
it kind of saved a little bit of night 2 because night 2 was getting really boring. It
did help, and having Vince out there helped. McAfee didn't do as good as Knoxville or Logan.
Okay, I don't think Vince had plans to come out there until last minute. Ronnie had brought that up yesterday. He's like, oh, they probably didn't plan on this. I think they felt like
So was I, Ryan.
They felt like the matches were a little bit on the down low.
The night wasn't going so good.
As good as number 1. So Vince decided he was going to come out at last minute. So I don't know. Maybe it was. I don't think it was in scripts. I think it was a last minute ordeal that Vince was going to come out and just kind of mess things up and just kind of be like. However, I was laughing because Vince is just too old for this mess.
He is.
And
we'll get to that.
Yeah, I want to save that best for last. But RK Bro versus Profits Academy. Happy RK Bro won. I like RK Bro.
I did not think they were winning.
I was on the fence. I couldn't decide on who was going to win. It was really hard because either one was whatever it is, you know. But RK Bro is pretty cool. It's pretty chill. He's got a shirt of Austin and him on a shirt. Stunner versus Stunning, the shirt says. Kevin Owens is on screen right now on Monday Night Raw. And he has a shirt, KO Mania. And it's Stunner versus Stunning. That's a funny shirt. Vince got the best bad stunner on history. I know! We'll talk about that in a second. I was laughing. But, yeah. 19 years since Austin had a match.
And you could tell, but considering his age and
his body problems
and not having worked any matches prior, he did really well.
Yeah.
Okay, what was the next match?
RK Bro.
Oh. Yeah, we just kind of discussed
No,
that.
you stopped because you watched him.
I mean, it was all right. It wasn't nothing special. They had some good moments. I liked it. I'm glad RK Bro won. I thought Alpha Academy was going to take it. But that's all right.
Yeah, I don't mind RK Bro. It's pretty cool. I like them. Edge versus Styles.
That was
not expected for Edge. We predicted Edge would lose because usually that's what would happen. However, do you think he's going to be in contract because of this?
I don't know how long his contract is. I know he wants a legend contract. Who's Ezekiel? Come on.
Whoa, he looks like one of the old fighters.
Ezekiel, that's... You know who that is? Come on! Say it! Say it!
He looks like...
Hold on!
He looks like... I was gonna
It's
say...
Elias! It's Elias! That is Elias!
not Elias.
That's Elias.
That's not Elias.
See? Oh, thank God they brought him back.
He cut his hair. He looks like an 80s wrestler. I think they're trying to bring back some of the old trends. What are they chanting?
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
I am not Elias. I am Elias's younger brother.
He just said I'm Elias's younger brother. He's totally changing his persona. Yeah, that is Elias. He's changed to Ezekiel.
What? What did you just say? You're not Elias, you're Ezekiel.
Yeah? I don't like this Ezekiel. He looks better with facial hair and long hair.
I like it.
I am Elias's younger brother, Ezekiel. You know what? I know I got beer in my eyes on Saturday, but
So he's changing his persona. He's saying he's a little brother. He's not really. It's really Elias. So, yeah, he shaved his face, cut his hair.
you hate liars, well then, you must hate yourself.
What's going on now?
Saturday night, you lied, Stone Cold, and you got stunned.
Ezekiel Jackson, a little bit.
You know what?
Yeah.
I don't like you.
Yeah. He's totally 70s, 80s fighter looking right now.
He kind of reminds me of Kim Patera right now. Without the...
And now I don't. You know what? That's a lie. I never liked you, and now I like you even less. So, Elias, Eric, Enrique, whatever the hell you want to call yourself,
Enrique.
the only thing that matters is you know
Ezekiel 25:17.
right now, when I say you have about 10 seconds,
Bye, Ryan.
get the hell out of my ring, or else.
The second he walked out into the ring, his career started dying, I think. I think people liked Elias. They always quoted him. Thank you for subscribing, Carrie. Welcome to the Hopeful family. Was that Carrie? Yeah, Carrie. Did he just leave? He decided to leave. He didn't fight. He should have brought on a fight.
Ezekiel looks good. I think he should have longer hair, and I think Vince wants his hair grown back out. Finally, he's back.
Okay, so let's talk about that for a second. The whole reason Elias was gone in the first place is because Bad Creative told him to cut his hair. He listened to Creative and he cut his hair, and Vince was not happy. Released Elias, which made me mad.
Well, didn't release him. Put him on the back burner.
So, because Elias's hair was cut, Vince didn't like that. And they had to change his whole persona for this for Ezekiel, so they had to come up with something new because his hair was cut. So they decided to shave his face on top of it to bring him back because he is a good wrestler. That is the whole reason why. However, I hope that the bad creative, got reprimanded for it. Because everything must be approved through Vince McMahon. And it was not approved with Vince McMahon. And that's the whole reason why he has a new persona today. That's why he's Ezekiel now. Because his hair was cut. They shaved his face. They decided, all right, we're going to go with this persona instead.
I love the fact that he could have a 20-second song making fun of his opponent. I loved it. John Cena could have a rap. Why can't he have a 20-second song?
I miss Thugonomics, just saying. Okay.
Yes.
Let's move on to Lesnar versus Reigns. This was extremely predictable. We all knew Roman was going to win.
Only in the last week.
I always said that Roman was going to win. I always know that
What
Roman's
you talking about, Willis?
I always know that Roman's going to win. People are mad because he's very predictable. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with Roman winning all the time. However, I have something to say about this. Brock Lee, less equal, only does 2 moves, and it's so annoying. That is predictable. The F5 and Suplex City. He could do 20 Suplex Cities and still not get Roman Reigns. Sorry. Those moves, he needs to find new moves. I'm over his moves. With Roman Reigns, he has the spear and the Superman punch. However, he does more than just the 2 moves. So, what makes Roman a really good fighter, even though it's predictable of him winning, is that he loves doing what he does. He soaks in the hate, and he lives off of that. He fights off of that. He feeds off the hate. And he just does these amazing moves. He's a really good wrestler. He's really good at acting. He's really good at being heel. And so I have to say that he's a really good fighter. Despite what story scripting people creative do for their storyline. I blame creative for this mess. Creative can come up with more creative. They need to be more creative. Their creativity is a lack thereof in this story. So we all knew Roman was going to win. I was kind of leaning towards Brock because I figured that Brock was going to stay for a while. That might not be now.
Guys, don't worry. Roman is going to lose a title.
He did to Seth Rollins. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's gonna happen, and it's gonna happen this year.
Now, as much as I love Roman, I would love to see what the suggestion was earlier. Cody Rhodes take on Roman. If Seth Rollins can do it, Cody Rhodes can do it.
Or Bobby. Or Braun Breaker. Gable Stevenson. Cody Rhodes.
Not Gable.
Why not? I'm just saying there's a slew of talent that could possibly take a title.
What's up, Ronwell?
So, Vince...
Right, Matt, right.
Vince is out. Steve Austin comes out. They drink beers. Let's talk about the botched stunner. Vince McMahon needed to be there for night 2. He needed to be there because night 2 wasn't even close to night 1. Having Steve Austin come back out, having Vince.
I would love to see Cody take the title from Roman. Yes, absolutely. I think that would be a good storyline.
It won't happen this year.
Maybe not, because they're still doing a Seth Rollins thing right now. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe they will tease the thought. Who knows? It could be Brock Lesnar takes the belt, takes the title back. One of the titles, maybe. And Cody steps in. I don't know. It seems like a good idea to me. I just don't know how they want to play that in, and it could be a while.
Yeah, it could. I think it will be a while.
Bye, Natalia.
See you, Natalia.
Hi, Christy. We're good. We're good. And last but not least, Stone Cold coming out to fight Vince McMahon. How can you not have some old school fighters come out,
remembering what
their battles were back in the day? I laughed when Steve tried to do a stunner and he couldn't even catch a hold of Vince McMahon because Vince McMahon was falling over.
Like his legs were wobbling.
He was just too old to get a stunner. And when he did the stunner, he didn't do anything. It didn't touch his knee or anything else. So, it was a fail. But it was funny.
It was
hilarious. I was laughing because they couldn't keep Vince up on his feet because he's too old. However, it was a great fight. Little end of the WrestleMania thing. What?
The Miz just squashed
Yeah,
Mysterio.
okay, what's going on there?
He just squashed him.
Wow, okay. Wait, somebody's gonna come out, watch.
That wasn't even a match.
Turn it back up. AJ Styles versus CM Punk versus HBK. WrestleMania 39 for WWF title. Dark Apollo. First of all, WWF is not here. I mean, if you want to make it up in...
Oh, here he comes!
I knew he was going to come out. I told you he was going to come out. That's why I said unmute it. Okay. Real quick. You can make it up on your video game. Absolutely. I would love to see bits and pieces of that. Dark Apollo. But CM Punk is not here anymore. He's part of AEW. So, you know. But I'm sure your dream match maybe might happen one day. But hold on. We got to get Scooter up here.
Get Scooter up here.
Scooter! All right. Kata, get them a treat, please. Go get a treat.
Okay. Thank you, Dark Apollo.
Appreciate the super chat.
And it's a dream match. Needed this never happened.
Go get a treat. Go.
Okay, so Veer...
Kata, get them a treat, please.
Veer is absolutely destroying Dominic and Rey Mysterio right now. So obviously Veer is a heel. If it was me...
I had literally just told Ronnie to turn it up because I had a feeling someone was going to come out. And that's exactly what just happened. What the heck? Turn it back, quick. I didn't know it was going to be Veer. What? I don't know. Find them. On the counter? If not, give them each a bone.
I'll give it some time, but in my opinion, it should have been Shanky that was Veer, and Veer should have been Shanky. If you get what I'm saying.
I don't know. I'm digging this whole...
I'll give it some time, though.
Vibe that he's got with his culture. I'm not sure which culture this is, but definitely bringing some different culture in here, which is good. I like it.
So Dominic got squashed by Miz, and now they got double squashed by Veer.
Stone Cold Steve Austin did the Stone Cold Stunner on Vince McMahon, but Vince nearly got down in the ring. Yeah, pretty much, Matt. Pretty much. Exactly.
Okay, so finally, Elias shows Ezekiel shows up. Veer shows up. Who else is going to show up, or is that it?
Derek Baker. He has Down syndrome. He's a YouTube and TikTok star. Also a huge fan of WWE. Is that the one that cooks? I follow one that has Down syndrome on TikTok. Let me go see.
Kathy, he was part of the stable with Jinder Mahal and Shanky. And then Veer left, and then they promoted him for weeks.
Roman Reigns versus The Rock at WrestleMania 39. I said the same thing. Dark Apollo, thank you so much
Apollo!
for the super chat. The dogs have a bone. Go get your bone. The dogs have a bone, and so they're chowing down on their bones. Otherwise, Scooter would be in here howling. They got their bones, so we'll howl for you. Woo!
Thank you so much,
thank
Dr.
you so
Paulo.
much for the
That
super
would
chat.
be a dream fight right there. And I actually thought The Rock may show
From
up
India?
at the very end.
Okay.
Ron-N-Mel! Uh-oh, there he is. Scooter, come.
You know,
Come on.
Shadows. All right, go get your bone. Go get your bone before Shadow steals it. Go get it before. Go get it. Go get it. Go get your bony.
What is
Caden, make sure Shadow doesn't steal Scooter's bone.
What does Ron-N-Mel say?
Go get it. Mel, I don't know about you, but I don't think that Brock will ever use shooting star press ever against its WrestleMania against Kurt Angle.
Maybe. Well, he hasn't.
No. These are coming up late, man.
Right. Yeah, hey, they should have bruises. Hairman, they should. It's the Super Bowl. Thank
you for the super chat, by the way.
We appreciate that, Ron-N-Mel, very much.
Going back to Anthony. Derek Baker. Does he cook? Does Derek cook on TikTok? Because I do follow someone that has Down syndrome.
Did you guys see AJ Styles was bleeding?
AJ Smiles.
He was bleeding before he ever even...
His head hit the sign on the way out, and he sliced his head open before he even got to the ring.
There's actually a video of it, and you could see right as he was coming out, he hit his head. Hey, stuff was 50% off last night. I'm not saying anything, but these pay-per-views are good times. They had 50% off championship titles, 50% off shirts, apparel, gifts, accessories. Yeah. Yes, Wally. Melody's been doing a fantastic job of packing and getting stuff ready because I've been working so much.
Oh my gosh, Deb, you're gonna have to rewatch the whole stream. We talked a lot. Wow.
33 people
Thank
here.
you.
Here's how we're gonna end it.
Yes, wait, first, you guys gotta go follow Melody Mainville on Instagram to see what we made for dinner tonight. Also, I'm on TikTok. You can see our reactions to Cody Rhodes on my TikTok channel, which is also Melody Mainville. You can go check it out.
We are going to leave you with the song of the week. It is a song, and listen, go right to YouTube.
Wait, did I share it? Is it the song I shared with you?
Yes. You're going to go right to YouTube and look it up.
They are on YouTube.
It is a song by Daz.
No, that's not the one.
That's the one. That's the one this week.
No, the one I shared with you on Spotify yesterday.
No, that's next week. Daz is this week.
By Ann Wilson.
That's next week. This week is Daz. What's the
not
song
Daz
called?
Black. Not Daz Black. Not the video gamer. Although he's freaking hilarious. But, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes. The Revelation. We watched the YouTube video. I'm going to punch you in the mouth. Metaphorically speaking. Daz. The Rapture.
Oh, I'm the one that showed that to you. Yes.
Finally.
Dax. It's Dax.
That's what I said.
D-A-X.
That's
Dax.
what I said.
D-A-X. I can't write it in. Dax.
That's what I said.
That's why he got me all confused. Not Drax. Dax without the R. So, go look up Dax. Revelation. Oh my gosh, what a powerful statement he makes. Very powerful. Y'all have to watch it.
Joe, we're just getting ready to
Joe
close
Hill,
up.
how are you? Thank you for stopping by.
We're talking about WrestleMania all night.
You'll have to go back and watch our reactions on TikTok. We reacted to Cody Rhodes showing back
And I
up.
wasn't crying.
Yeah, he was. There's nothing wrong with crying. People need to stop
Revelation.
People need to stop making crying a bad thing, because crying is not a bad thing. It's okay to cry. Stop making it like you're weak, because you're not weak. Crying is healing for your soul.
You
Okay.
want to find out how weak I am? I'm a man!
And for men, it's healing for your souls.
And you are a woman!
And I cry a lot. And my rant is over.
And we love you so much. Thank you for being here with us. We are past time. It was a great WrestleMania. Sorry I was sick and we didn't go live, but...
Yeah, he was sick. He was pretty much almost throwing up sick, so...
Hey,
love you guys.
We love you so much. And guess what? Until next time!
Bye, Devin. Bye, Joe. Bye, guys.
See
Love
ya.
and hugs. Okay, bye. 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 I can't end the stream when you tickle me.